So I'm sure by now at least a few of you guys are aware of my love for Angela, so this video should come as no surprise. Today we're gonna take her for a spin and take a first look at this Asgard's Assassin uniform that's coming as a part of the War of Realms update. I'm super excited to see just how much work the devs actually put into making Angela an amazing character. Not only did they future-proof her by giving her a support passive, which means even if you do not care to use her as a DPS, she's gonna be basically invaluable for the future of this game, which is absolutely amazing. Angela will remain a part of the meta to some degree forever, and I love that. So we're going to take a look at how she performs as a DPS today. We're going to be using her with a custom gear, basically a mini rage prop, because her skills, truthfully speaking, you could possibly use her with a damage prop, but I think they're designed to use a rage, and her tier 2 passive, it speaks for itself, which is ideal for making sure that your rage proc triggers consistently. So very curious to see how much damage she can put out. She has damage accumulation in her kit, she has a heal, she has a damage prop. Listen, hopefully she is strong enough to give Scarlet Witch a run for her money in ABX. Okay, so first things first, we're going to test her on stage 30 against Mephisto. One of the things that kind of suck about Angela's kit is the fact that, hold up. Can't see. Okay, so we're going to kick things off by testing her against Mephisto. Now, with Angela, since she's a support character, you can use her with triple support, which is kind of nuts. So we'll see how much damage we can get out of her. I wish you could use her on a slightly higher stage, but unfortunately she doesn't have much in the way of tags, which is why I'm really hoping that she is, hold up, ABX meta. Okay, I was kind of hoping they could break, even though we're not using a CTP and this is stage 30 plus, but triple support. Can't really fault her for using triple support though, because she is a support. So, ooh, okay, doing decent, not spectacular. Okay, I was hoping for more damage there. Lots of hits. Not seeing the kind of damage that I would like to see, truthfully speaking. Let me see how much damage she takes. Not that. Ooh, actually, truthfully speaking, I was expecting to take a lot less damage, since we have a lot of damage reduction coming, and she's a universal character. But it's okay, I guess. I just wanted to try it with just a regular obelisk before I just go ahead and give her a rage, because I want to, well, not want to, I am going to purchase Angela's uniform on my free-to-play account, just because of the fact that it's a support character, and you can never, well, you can never really have too many support characters. Okay, we got caught up in there. Her survivability is good, it's just me getting trapped in basically that death wave attack that's making her look fragile. Okay. And sometimes it's difficult to see when she slams down the fourth skill, because there's so many attacks hitting at the same time. Okay. Well, I was hoping for a lot more damage there. Looks like a lot of her damage comes from her awaken rotation. Okay. And this guy decides to move out of the radius of that. Okay. Okay, movement speed is good. Above average, I would say. Okay. Just squeezing in the 2 for some extra residual damage. think this guy is gonna cutscene, so I'm just gonna wait, actually. Yeah, of course he doesn't. And then now, as soon as I pop the 5, yep. Of course, as soon as I pop the 5 and the 6, he cutscenes and then wastes all of that damage. Always happens every single time without fail. If I had just not done the 6, he would have just wasted time. I do the 6, he just wastes all the damage. So either way, it's just a waste. I wouldn't say her damage is blowing me away, truthfully speaking. I was hoping for more with triple support, but I guess this is just what happens when a character is a support. They scale the damage back a bit because they have the support utility and they know people are gonna buy it for that, right? So worst case scenario, she doesn't replace Scarlet Witch, but she's definitely gonna enhance Scarlet Witch because Scarlet Witch only had what you call it, file of veil for all those years. I'm not gonna even bother trying to collect those portals. So at least now we have a secondary female universal. I don't want to write her off yet because obviously this is not with a CTP, but that was kind of slow. Okay, let me see how we do against Null. We can only do stage 29 because she doesn't have much in the way of tags. Looks like we're hitting pretty decently. Okay. I wish the 4 was the insta cancel, but that is what it is. It works out where. Hold up, let me see. Stun immunity? No stun immunity. I was hoping stun immunity was on the 5, but we can't have it all. I'll take solace in the fact that I'll always have a need for her, so I'll always get to play with her to some capacity. And we have another support character for Giant Boss Raid, so that's good at least. And boom. Yeah, the Awaken rotation is where the bulk of the damage comes in. But you need to keep them in the attack from Scourge and Destroyer. So that's kind of unfortunate. Like, I think it would be fine for ABX if you do use her for ABX, and I guess you could do like a swap thing with Scarlet Witch and Angela. Don't write her off yet, guys. This is just an obelisk. Alright, don't write her off yet. This is just the first impression. At least I'm not struggling to stay alive or nothing like that, right? But I will say, there you can see the flaw with her Awaken skill. All of the damage being reliant on the enemy staying in place is not necessarily a good thing for World Boss. For GBR, it's not an issue because Dormammu or Galactus, they ain't moving. Master Mole ain't moving. And for hold on, oh come on, really? Anyways, for ABX and ABL, well, ABL might be an issue, but for ABX, the Frost Beast barely moves, or at least you can move him in a controlled manner so you can time it. But World Boss, I would say nay. And the reason why I'm saying this is like not necessarily great is because, again, triple support, right? Kind of hoping to finish there, but it's okay. And done. Okay. Should have been faster. I would say, like, for this to be great, it would have to be like at least a minute faster. Let me see how we do against Ultron. He's another boss that moves around a lot. There should be... Oh, yep. starting off exactly the way how I don't want it to. The good part is, well, actually, it's good for world boss, but bad for oh, come on, really? Okay, gonna get a hit there. Whatever. The good part is like her 5 has her in an iframe, but now that I think about it, with such a long iframe, that's actually very bad for alliance battle. Unless the radius on it is absolutely, let me see the radius. It's okay, but I guess with in conjunction with the other skills, it shouldn't be too problematic. But you don't want to be spending a lot of times in iframe, or a lot of time, English, in iframes for AVX and stuff, because that prevents you from killing the mobs by like getting them to all swarm together and killing them in one swoop. Because the faster you kill the mobs, the faster they respawn, and the more waves you get to kill, and the more waves you get to kill, the more points you get to rack up, in case you didn't know. So like when you're sitting in an iframe just focusing on the frost beast and not killing off the mobs, you're actually lowering your score. Oh, come on. You're actually lowering your potential score. Okay, come on, gee, really? Okay, I had to quick cancel out of some of the skills there because Ultron is being really annoying. I'm actually gonna let him optimize. The next time he tries to, I guess. Yeah, I'll let him optimize here. And, ooh, I was hoping for a little bit more. It's okay. Oh, really? Unfortunate. Okay. And, okay, I'm about to say, I hate when he does that green one. Especially when I do stupid stuff like flood the map in a really weird way with the other attacks. That makes it really easy for him to catch you with the green attack. So on one hand, I'm really happy that I can finally play with Angela and she can actually do, I would say, relatively high level content. So I'm happy on that front. I'm really happy with the fact that she is a support character now. So even when her damage falls off even further, because, you know, when a character gets a uniform, that's literally the strongest they're going to be. And then after that, they'll be power crept by every character that comes after in most cases, but at least in her case we have a support passive to rely on. I'm still going to try with a CTP of Rage and see in World Boss